What's up, everybody? I go by the name Kyle Breeze, and we're back again with the new About series. This time, it's about KGBK. This series is about the story and process of making my new album, Kids Gon' Be Kids, or Kids Gon' Be K.I.D.s. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you stick around to enjoy the album. Thank you so much for listening. Throughout summer 2019, I, with the strength and musical ability that God provided me with, worked diligently on KGBK. I worked at my internship during the weekdays and spent afternoons, nights, and weekends learning to play the guitar and coming up with music for KGBK. I naturally got heavily into guitar-based music such as songs by Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Foo Fighters, Tool, Black Sabbath, and my favorite, The Smashing Pumpkins. Finding their demos for the album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness meant discovering a gold mine of songwriting tips for me, and it showed me that it was possible to make the project I wanted to make as long as I let my ideas flow freely. I set the bar high for KGBK, as I do with all of my projects. I don't mean to brag, I just mean to say that my goal is to put out great music with a message I can be proud of. So, I spent a significant amount of time during summer 2019 working on the album, and watching a bit of Rick and Morty and my new favorite show, Mom, on Nick at Night on the weekends. When I wasn't driving or riding the metro or working in the beautiful office I was blessed to complete my internship in. After the summer, I started recording vocals to the music I had for the album. I had also learned guitar to the point where I could play my ideas to the standard I was expecting myself to meet. I was not perfect, but I put my all into every song on the album. Also, I did not expect the album to be as long as it is, but I initially set out to do more than I had done, so it made sense. After all, I knew I couldn't do less and expect more. Around this time, late August, I left home and drove back for school. My car ended up breaking down when I was about 45 minutes away from my apartment. Eventually, my mom came by and I got back safely. Consequently, the semester was rough at first after it got off to a rocky start, but my album was the constant. I felt comforted in part because I had music as a form of self-expression, making music, and enjoyment, listening to music. As I finished up recording verses and hooks around late October to early November, my semester became very busy. Looking back, I feel like I finished recording vocals just in time to focus almost exclusively on school, extracurricular activities, and work. I finished up recording and had no time to mix the music, so I would just listen to the rough drafts of each song every once in a while as I waited for the end of the semester. While I was working on vocals, I started trying to get the cover art together as well. I had the initial idea for the cover art back in January 2019, and the final product came out extremely similar to what I envisioned. The painting came from a picture I took in my internship. The artist who drew and painted the cover completed the artwork based on the picture I sent him and my initial ideas. Then, all that was left to do was finish the album.